Oh, hey, what's going on? Back for some more High Tide Imbibe. I got like 2 beers to do tonight. I did a session outside yesterday and reviewed a few beers, and that will be. I think I'm gonna post it this weekend sometime. I don't know. We'll see. But got something new from Good Robot, new to me anyway. And I assume this is fairly new, anyways, because it's in the news. It's hot topic stuff these days. But this is Thembot Blackberry Guava Sour, and as you can see, it's got the. I got to get this right so I don't fuck this up. Actually, let's go and share my screen real quick. This is exciting stuff. Where's the share screen thing? Present. Share screen. They've changed some things here in the old StreamYards. They've updated some things. So here we go. We got the Thembot Guava Blackberry Sour brewed as a reminder of the importance of pronouns and acceptance. Thembot was conceptualized and brewed as a way of celebrating LGBTQIA2S plus community. Guava and Blackberry were chosen as a nod to the colors of the transgender flag. Thembot is our way of reinforcing the importance of accepting people's pronouns and acknowledging that pride is not just glitter and rainbows. It began with people like Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, fighting for the right to be who they are and love who they love. And we're proud to continue to support this fight. This word wording sour is not going to make your lips pucker. Okay, I don't need that stuff. I'll decide on my own how the actual beer is. But there we go. So we got that. So yeah. So I think they say here. So unfiltered. It's using guava and blackberry, artificially flavored with guava and blackberry. Naturally and artificially flavored guava and blackberry. So there's like probably some real fruit in there, and then probably some extracts and stuff like that. We'll see. And we got CB Fall. I hope he's doing well tonight, sir. Super cool labeling, he says. Yes, not bad. It's a nice little minimalist thing. Gets to the point. Gives you all the colors on the increasingly large rainbow as more pronouns and the like get accepted into the overall sort of, I guess, queer banner. Okay, so and he says he's doing an awesome night. That's excellent. Glad to hear it. All right, well, let's open this puppy up and see what it's like. All right. All right, so I was kind of expecting it to be a different color than this. So that's interesting. I was kind of thinking it was going to be like some sort of like shade of purple or something with the blackberry in it. But obviously not using like a puree or anything. They're just using some sort of flavoring. But it is pretty hazy. I can see like it's very opaque down the bottom here. It's a lot darker up here. Seems to be some nice particulates going on there, but it's very, very nice thin haze. And a little bit of the head it's keeping there. It looks a lot brighter on the webcam, like a brighter orange. It's actually a little bit duller than that in real life. It looks pretty good. With regard to aroma. Yeah, the black currant is, and I'm sure this was to be expected. I'm sure most people are not surprised to hear this. The black currant is the dominant note here. Whenever I see something that says like it's blackberry or black currant or whatever mixed with something else, I always kind of expect that to be kind of the dominant note. I'm honestly not familiar with guava, I'm sure I've smelled it before and tasted it before, but it's not something that's like typically in my diet on all the time and in beers I drink. So if I have had it before, which I'm sure I probably have, I've just totally forgotten what it's particularly like. So I might be getting it in there, I might not be. It's very there is like an underlying kind of greenish vegetal thing mixing with the black currant here. Maybe that's it. There's a little bit of depth to this nose. And maybe just a little hint that there's going to be some sour. I guess they say in the can it's not going to be overly sour, so we'll see. And I mean, that I don't want a puckeringly sour beer anyway. I want something that's a little tart but refreshing. So hopefully this kind of hits that. So cheers. It's definitely more sour than I expected, actually. Hmm. Let's see when this was. I wonder if they say when this was canned too. Um. Okay, so March 1st. So this is very fresh, and it tastes like it. The sourness has an edge to it. Um, it's a nice sort of tart sourness, little bit lemony. Um, and then the actual black currant again really jumps out here as kind of the dominant flavor that you're getting overall. Mm. It is refreshing. It's very simple. There's not a lot going on. It's a very accessible sour. And and that's kind of what you want to do with this. Like this is not necessarily a charity beer. I don't think there's no mention of like the proceeds going to LGBTQ funds or anything like that, or anything like that. But it is apparently, it's kind of good robot virtue signaling a little bit, I guess. But whatever. It's putting a positive message out there. Um, yeah, it's very accessible. It's like, hey, you want a nice, accessible, easy to drink sour. This would be right up your alley. Like it's very non-threatening, I guess is the best way to put it. And we got some other comments going here. We got Jamie C, who watches the Wednesday shows on Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews. Hello, sir. Hope you're doing well. And then Uberbeck says Boa Noit BR. Okay. English would help. Just saying. And then CB Falls says great review indeed, Lee. Elbow cough. Uh-oh. But yeah, no, this is fine. It's a nice little accessible sour. It's got a simple little black currant flavoring to it. Um, it balances pretty well, but it's got enough of a sour bite where it's like, yes, this is actually a sour. It's not a dumbed down thing necessarily. Um, and it's kind of like right at the edge of where I want a sour to be, honestly. Like I could use a bit more like actual flavor from the other stuff going on in the beer. That would be nice. That would make sort of bump up the score a little bit, but I still like it, and I don't want anything honestly any more sour than this when I'm drinking any sort of sour or tart beer. So that it's perfect in that regard. So As a sour, as a fruit beer, pretty much hits all the notes. Doesn't do anything super exciting or experimental or anything like that. So, you know, I give it like a 7 as far as just hitting the style marks. It's pretty damn good. Could be better, and I've had better, but um, it's really good. And my own personal preference, I'd probably go 6.5 on it. Um, you know, I'm probably not going to buy it again unless, honestly, unless on BA 101 we do another LGBTQ month, gay pride month, or whatever kind of show. Then there's an option I actually have to pick. So usually those are few and far between. So hopefully, it'll stay on the shelf until next year when we do another one of those, probably. But yeah, I probably won't buy it again. I don't. I and then keep in mind that I really don't gravitate towards sours and fruit beers. I don't tend to drink them myself a lot. So me giving this like a 6.5 is actually pretty high praise for the style of beer, honestly, as far as personal preference goes. So you always got to take my reviews with a little bit of pinch of salt there, and just kind of feel it out a little bit. JBC's just working, and you see he's enjoying a very nice coffee stout. Excellent. All right, so I'm going to be back in about, I don't know, 15 minutes, say, and I have one other beer to review tonight, and I'll be back to review that. But until then, thanks for watching, guys. Everyone live here, and Jamie C, CB Fall, even Uberbeck, who I don't know if he's like saying, something insulting or what. I have no idea. We'll see. But yeah, cheers, and I'll be back in like I said, like 15 minutes or something like that for the other beer I'm doing. But bye bye.